home spirit to make this a 2-1 affair, keep the winless or keep the lossless streak alive, or if it's going to be Xtreme Gaming showing us something special here. Also, I imagine, you know, you were asking me previous game about the Sumail builds. This game is going Mjolnir, bro. He's playing into PL. He's like, we need some wave clear, boys. Not just a Mars to do it, so he's going to do it himself.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of that, right?
Yet again.
Yeah,
they don't have great clear for illusions, and the disables aren't that amazing.
That's rough. Like, that's really rough coming from Aster because of the Windranger. Like, you need to have some control. I guess the leash is nice from the Slark, so eventually you're gonna have that tags. You will be jumping on her. But I don't know what's up with all the teams, and right now, when it comes to stuns, teams are very limited. Like, in most of the series that I'm watching. Why? Why is it Snare? Is there some, like, big movement against stuns?
I was thinking about this as well, actually. But I think the main reason is that because all stuns are worse, are worse, but slows as a result got way better.
Okay.
So, a lot of these lineups have a lot more slows, a lot more pokes, a lot more ways to manipulate movements, I think. And that feels to have better currency than just out-and-out stunning heroes nowadays. So
yeah,
that's probably the direction things are going.
You can't slow someone from TPing out, though.
No, you cannot. Yeah, that's the thing. That's probably why a lot more TPs out have been happening, right? Because people are just like, well, you've expended your slows. There's nothing left. I'm just going to leave the area.
Yeah. You can't prevent people from TPing out also. Like, in general, you just need stuns in this game. You need stuns to prevent people from using, let's say, relocate or BKBs or some saving items. So overall, I don't think this game can move away from stuns. It would just be... Imagine how long the games would be usually.
No stun lineups. Hey man, you haven't been watching lots of Southeast Asian Dota. Lots of those drops have no stuns and they take an hour. So
I mean, I've been watching Chinese Dota. It's the same. Like, even in Europe, sometimes no stuns. But like you
let's
said,
see how this game here. Yeah. So which lane is the action lane here? Where are all the kills going to be happening in game 3?
Both side lanes look pretty damn good. I would say maybe the IO Slark lane is looking very juicy. Top lane as well, obviously. You have 2 slows, you have Spirit Lance, you have the Blood Grenade, the Thunder Strike. I think it's very plausible that we see some early kills.
Blood Grenade, what an item. What a good item.
I mean, the moment I saw that, I was a happy man. Like, Blood Grenade, I don't know why, I just love it. Like, it's just a good thing to have. That extra slow early on to get the first blood. I'm the kind of a guy that used to random and Orb of Venom, you know, once long ago when Orb of Venom was good. So Boots Orb of Venom feels good, man.
Now who needs Orb of Venom? I've got Blood Grenade instead.
Yeah, it's
mid lane.
Nice replacement.
Talk to me about this mid matchup for Paparazzi. We don't see as much Death Prophet. Hold on. Bottom lane, Monet going on to JT. He finds first blood. It was 2-2 on the bounty, so we didn't have to talk about it, but they got the first blood for Team Aster, so already setting themselves up.
The experience on Windranger, it's always like this. There's always something that baits you in. Like, JT was literally 1 experience away from level 2.
Oh, no.
If he only got that wind run, he doesn't die there. Like, he actually fights back, but it's usually how this game works. When it comes to mid lane, I think it's an even matchup, early on at least. Like, you can see that Storm is taking way more punishment, obviously. At the same time, he's not really lacking in the CS department. And it's Sumail, after all. I feel like if you have a Storm Spirit player, he can play versus most things.
I'm just a little bit concerned about the prospect of Paparazzi's impact throughout the mid game, as we have been seeing some Death Prophet struggle. There's a charge going on to Sumail, so this Death Prophet might get a bit of a better matchup here if the charge does connect, and Kaka will not go all the way. Sumail went back onto the high ground just in time, and Kaka was dissuaded from going all the way.
I mean, he was, what, 30% HP. If you go on Storm there, you most likely die even, but Paparazzi now instead.
Yeah, Papa's in a lot of danger. Boboka came to help out Sumail, and they are able to find the kill onto this Death Prophet. That is huge. Dies just before Kaka can do anything. They should be able to just keep Boboka around as well.
Okay,
Let's try and find some quick revenge. Kaka has bash, 17%. No bash. Sorry, bro. Not happening.
Even if you bash him, I think you just get baited. to go under the tower. If he goes under the tower, like that could be a huge mess. But he is around, so he should be securing the runes now.
How's our Mars doing in the top lane? XXX is the CS leader. Doing a very decent job of dealing with this PL. Ghost not able to get as much farm out of this lane as you would have wanted to, but it is rough, right? You're playing into this God's Rebuke Mars, Silencer just constantly throwing arcade curses at you.
Maybe they can go on him here. They have level 3 Disruptor. He literally didn't level anything. Has 1 level of Thunderstrike, and that's it. Just making sure, thinking about it, I guess. Sometimes it takes a while, you know? Like, don't ask DY where you're gonna go for food that night, you know? Like.
Well, you can ask him, just I hope you're not in a hurry before he makes the decision. To be fair, it's also complicated because XXX very tanky on this Mars, 1000 HP with a Bracer and a Gauntlet of Strength. So even with all of these spells from DY, I don't think he's in any legitimate danger of dying.
Yeah, Silencer most likely, right? Like if you can catch him, he's an easy pick off, but that's why he's standing all the way back all the time.
This is complicated, Liz, because like this mid lane for Sumail and Paparazzi has gone relatively even, but Papa can't make like big, massive moves across the map to try and assist the side lanes.
Yeah, have you seen any Death Prophets, like overall in pubs or in pro games? Bottom lane, they are going on JT, but he should be fine.
Nice, fine. I see a few of them like here and there. In our region, I think this is our third one that we've had here. Overall, like everywhere else, they crop up, which is weird because the hero on paper, the spells are way buffed, but the map just feels way worse to play as Death Prophet.
Yeah,
so it feels like she's massively gimped.
I agree. The map is the problem, but honestly, I've seen some really good Death Prophet games. I mean, I've seen some games in which Death Prophet just feels unstoppable. But yeah, we'll see. Like you said, you pop the Exorcism on one side, you can never connect to the other to actually use it for something valuable besides, let's say, a pick-off or a kill.
Long gone are the days of Pop goes to take a tower in the mid lane, immediately turn it into a Roshan as well. Can't do such things. They are going to try and kill off XXX though, as they're charging him in the top lane, going towards that direction with DY as well.
There's a
the
ward.
Observer Ward will scout this out. They know that this is coming. And I think he should be fine. God's Rebuke to throw back Kaka. There is still a glimpse available, but I'm still not sure they have enough to get this kill. Let's see what they've got. They're going in right now. PickU showed up to render some assistance, and indeed, they don't have the chops. This Mars will live.
Yeah, the Lotus, Kaka. Oh, actually doesn't get it on time. Or does he? He does.
He does, yeah.
It really looked like XXS was clicking it first, but okay. Kaka gonna try and yeah, he thought about it. He thought about that wisdom rune, yeah.
It's our experience, baby. We're not giving it away. So Paparazzi from the mid lane will pop an Invis rune. He wants to try and use Ghost, and I was talking about how it's much harder for DP to make moves across the map. Storm could respond to this, but depending on how quickly they can kill XXX, Storm might not want to. That being said, they reveal themselves right now. Ghost will be popped. Going on to pick you first. Spear of Mars will throw back the Death Prophet, so XXX is completely safe. And yeah, they kill PickU, but the wave is so far back, it's kind of difficult to get on this tower. They're not going to get damage out. And also, here's Storm Spirit coming in with Baboka. They're going to try and get some revenge immediately onto Paparazzi. And Papa will die with the Ghost still going. No way for him to get out. This is an absolute disaster, Lizard. They got nothing out of the Exorcism.
Well. Don't call Pichu nothing. Like, he's something. Pichu lives, like, are important Pichu as well. Yeah. he got his, like, he's important. Level 4 Silencer, kind of poor, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Then again, utilizing your level 2 Exorcism just to get the kill and then dying together with the Exorcism. Like you said, it must feel bad. Like, you want to be taking some objectives.
Sumail and Baboka bottom as well. They want to try and get more out of this. They find Kaka, and they should be able to clean him up. Monet has been comfortably free farming this wave right in front of JT. Despite JT playing this Wind Ranger, really been struggling against Monet.
He's buying that Atos, by the way, to bring them some extra disables, but my problem is, what I'm seeing right now is Aster, they're getting all these pickoffs and moves on the map without even having relocate, right? Like, they're not even utilizing relocate. What happens once that is up? The map becomes much, much scarier. You're going to have Storm and Io zipping on top of you. The twins.
Yep. The two twins, the boys in blue right now on the side of Aster. I can tell you exactly what happens when they have relocate. Ghost is going to die. As they're also about to pick up, not too far from level 7 for XXX. As soon as they have like Relo and Arena onto Ghost, they just go in, kill him off.
Okay, they are ready. So the relocate is up. Is there an arena? The arena is also up. Ghost doesn't care that much about the arena though. And there is a glimpse disruptor by his side. So maybe not that simple to actually go on top lane. JT, however, is he a kill? What do you think? I think
I don't think so.
hard one, right? Yeah.
If you had maybe 3 points into Vortex, perhaps, but with 1 point, I don't think you can get it.
Paparazzi though.
Paparazzi, though, maybe a little bit easier for them to achieve as they go in on top of him. Still alive on the Death Prophet, turning around with Ghost and Spirit Siphons. Marina will be popped at long last by XXX, but he gets glimpsed away from it. However, Sumail still able to clean up this Death Prophet. Oh no, big kill for them to find on Paparazzi. And even though the allies came in, they couldn't protect his life ultimately.
Yeah, there's just not enough levels on them. Like no level 6 on Spirit Breaker, no level 6 on Disruptor. They just aren't that useful in these early skirmishes. Also, Sumail has a double damage, so if they decide to, they could relocate, or instead what they're doing is they're smoking up and moving top.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well save the relocate, because then you can maybe get 2 kills. Monet starting to soften up Kaka in the bottom lane, so I think once they find a kill on the top side of the map, Kaka needs to watch himself. For now, though, they haven't been able to come across Ghost. Oh, they're doing the perfect circle, dude. They know exactly what's up. He gets scouted out by the tier 1 tower. Ghost, my friend, global silence will be there. They're just gonna reach for him, and they should be able to kill him off with 0 difficulty after the fact.
Yeah, really nicely done. That should be a free tier 1 tower. They also utilize the smoke very nicely to ward up the enemy jungle. So you will have that cliff ward for later on in the game, but okay, Paparazzi pops his ghosts. He's trying to take down mid tier 1.
It's not even at half HP with the Siege Wagon right now, so they could come in very easily and defend this.
They still have the double damage. They still have the arena.
But Sumail, he jumped into a Static Storm, but they don't get him in time with the kinetic field, so he's able to just walk away. Paparazzi inside the arena, they glimpse Sumail back, but he just zips out of the arena. He is still alive. Shackle Shot only connects onto XXX, and Paparazzi hit with one more right click from Piggy that actually brings him down. Monet has now made himself known in the midst of this fight, trying to get some essence stacks, and they will be able to bring down JT, I presume.
Oh,
one more
no
second.
way.
He does get it away, just thankfully. DY's kinetic field connected at the last moment.
Yeah, no way he manages to get away like that, but he does. A little bit of a misuse of the spear, I guess, getting him away from Slark's pounce, so they didn't have another form of a disable later on, but they do take a good fight. Exorcism has been used, right, without any effect. Like the tower lost a chunk of damage, but you still didn't win that big fight, and you lose your own tier 1.
We get to sort of see like what the drawback of DP in this current meta. Once she respawns, what does she do without these ghosts? She can't like move on the map. There's no smoke play she can make. She's not gonna buy like longer reaching items, and her own status as an anchor hero in question if she ends up losing the exorcism ability.
Yeah, I guess maybe you need an axe on DP once again. Maybe that's something that can be like, no, it's not. It's off cooldown. You don't have to wait exorcism. Or actually, you do. Never mind. It's never mind. Take that back.
You've been taking back a lot of things today, Myers. What's going on, Liz? Not you need to do, fam. Not you need. You just need a refresher. Don't take anything back. Just double down.
And double down.
Say the same thing.
Sure. I mean, I actually. So basically, why I was mentioning Aghanim is because I saw it in a couple of my pubs. Like DP is going for Ags. And I misread it, obviously. I thought it was completely changed, but it looked really damn strong. Obviously, in this game, you need utility from someone, and DP is going to be that one.
Well, doesn't help if she is dead, though, because she might find herself losing her life. Arena did come out from XXX. Global Silence will be there as well. Sumail zips in with Baboka. They've come in with the relocate. Nice little clips back to send back Sumail, but they've already lost the life of DY. The tether up onto XXX. He should be able to escape here. PQ will be left behind. Cleaned up by Ghost and the boys. So they end up exchanging support for support. Global was expended by Team Aster, but XG also popped the Exorcism. So I think it ends up being more or less a wash there.
Yeah, more or less a trade, but an even trade. The only difference is PL joined and Slark didn't, right? So Slark was just still chilling on the bottom lane, farming up slowly and steadily, no rush, just getting his Aghanim Scepter. But it looks like they want to smoke up once again. They don't have an arena.
Okay, let's see what they can find here. XG, they're prepared through middle. They have several heroes together, so it's not an easy jump to make. JT is the one that's on the far edge. Paparazzi is a little bit closer, but he does have the mech as well as a buckler, so not an easy person to kill. And they're going all the way for this for Aster. The smoke will pop. XXX comes across JT, glimpses back, then Sumail in the opposite direction. JT tosses the IO, but he's still going to end up dead. In the meantime, the Spear of Mars connected onto Paparazzi, and they have enough damage to lead onto this, but they can't finish him off just yet. Spirit Siphon, very good spell. Paparazzi still alive, but will eventually take a tumble. Ghost thought about making his presence more felt in this fight, but once he realizes Monet is here as well, he just wants to retreat. Monet just cleans up Kaka, gets an additional permanent Agi stack for himself, and makes this fight a 3-for-1 affair in favor of Team Aster.
Yeah, nice little Monet join as well. Like he's like, yeah, I'm done with farming. I want to get some kills too. Oh, DY.
Okay.
He might just die here. Yeah.
He's actually
another
gone.
stack. Okay, another stack to Slark. Interesting one. He just moved in, got jumped on, killed off. And what's really good for Aster is that whole fight, when it was happening, they didn't really use any big spells. Global just coming off of cooldown, Mars Arena still up. So you can just rinse and repeat.
Speaking of rinsing and repeating, they're going to the top lane. They want to try and get a kill onto this PL, and they'll kill him off during the global silence. Sumail and Baboka didn't even have enough time to arrive before the PL was dead. And he has no Manta, no Ags, no nothing.
Yeah, is his item dead or what's happening? Why does he have only a Blade of Electricity?
I don't know. We'll talk about it after this fight, though, as Paparazzi. He has a Static Storm drop to protect him, but how much protection is it really offering? He's losing so much HP already. Has popped these ghosts. Sumail, though, not afraid of anything. Jumping in to bring down DY. Some more intel stolen away by the silencer. Paparazzi, so low right now. A very tempting target. Does still have a Spirit Siphon charge to use, so Team Aster will be disciplined enough to not jump him.
Maybe they will. Shield Rune on Storm, they'll jump JT at least.
He does pop the Wind Run, though, so that makes him a little bit difficult to kill. Papa, his ghosts are about to finish. He'll get back to max HP, so I don't think they'll be able to bring down anybody else.
Yeah, they're controlling this map so damn well.
Mid lane, Paparazzi getting jumped again as the ghosts return to him. They decide this is the time to fight, and they will succeed in this one. They kill him all.
Nice
Kaka,
shackle.
the wonderful charge onto multiple heroes with an even better shackle. Sadly, though, they just do not have any damage right now, as Kaka forced to just stand in one place with the Shadow Amulet. They don't have the reveal to kill him off just yet, but Sumail has plenty of overload charges for him, just throwing in these remnants. Kaka eventually able to get to the high ground, and Ghost wants to make his presence known, going on to pick you. Hard person to kill, though, with this Pavis protecting him. Run of Atos onto Sumail, charge through, hits Baboka, stuns Sumail in the process, but Kaka, he's the one that ends up dead. And somehow, despite all these really good spells landing flush onto Team Aster, they just don't have the damage to kill anybody, Lizard.
Maybe a glimpse. Disruptor. Oh, he was actually in range, but perhaps no vision. Instead, they get Pichu, and yeah, he should be an easy one to pick off, but so far he's died 3 times. Out of 4 kills that Xtreme Gaming have got, 3 of those are on Silencer, and 1 is on Baboka, so they aren't really getting any major kills, any cores down. Meanwhile, Kaka at the same time with Shadow Amulet in that last fight, emulating my teammates from pubs. You know, he's not allowed to steal our strats. Shadow Amulet and just hide. And then charge when he's on like 10% HP.
Sadly, it does keep him alive in that instance, but it's not necessarily contributing to positive success. They are going to charge onto Sumail as JT got eviscerated, but as soon as JT dies, they're like, yeah, this charge can't do anything. Bro, JT has had such a rough series. Hasn't been able to play Dota whatsoever.
Yeah, that first game perhaps was good, but second and this one, yeah, it's looking much, much rougher. Now he does have this Atos. Oh, pounced in.
Global silence will be popped after the pounce. Paparazzi globaled up. He does get off the Guardian Greaves. He's still alive for now, but how much longer does that last? Static Storm dropped down to buy space and time from DY. Sumail turning his attention towards Kaka to bring him down as Monet pounces onto Paparazzi and XXX rebukes him into the fountain. 3 heroes gone. The tier 2 tower is also going to be taking a tumble. And what I don't see the counterplay. What do you even do here as XG? You can't even. Is there any timing they can wait for that actually turns the game state for them?
Remember when I asked you where are Phantom Lancer's items? Because I only saw the Blade of Electricity and the Point Booster in Quick Buy. I was 100% sure that he had the other pieces of Aghanims, but I guess the courier, something happened to it. I'm not sure. In any case, they have the Aghs now on PL, so maybe they can take somewhat of a fight with it.
I don't know about it, man.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just huffing on that copium that you gave me. But they do smoke up anyway.
Let's see what they've got. There's no diffusal on this PL, no Manta, no nothing. XXX got seed first, but just blinks away. Power shot will be there, but it's too far out. Now Sumail just jumps back in onto Ghost. Global silence isn't even up, but he just feels immortal with this BKB. Ghost will still survive,
nice
running
jukes.
away with an illusion. Nice little jukes coming in from him. Will enable them to survive this fight. Ghost now get popped by Paparazzi. Wonderful shackle shot there. It enables them to kill the Storm Spirit. Monet, though, jumping in. He finds Paparazzi. 4 heroes caught inside of this arena. Massive spear going forward onto the DP, and she will eventually die here. Monet trying to mop up the rest of the fight, but another great shackle shot does come in. Shackle shot turns into a pounce, though, for Monet, as he now kills off the Wind Ranger. Ghost sent back by the Spear of Mars. He has the way out with the doppelganger in 1 second, but it's 1 second too long as he gets brought down by Piggy. 4 heroes taken out once more. And yeah, you killed Sumail, but your favorite question, Lizard, at what freaking cost?
Yeah, just look at this Lark running around with the Harpoon Aghanims and the very, very early on bought gem. When I say early on, I think it was about like 3-4 minutes ago as well, given to him by Pichu. Just having a really good time. Storm, yeah, they played with Sumail a little bit. It was a nice Ghost maneuver. He baited him on the wrong illusion. That was pretty nicely done by him. In the end, it didn't truly matter. He still dies. On Sumail, I thought, Baboka, okay. I didn't see the shackle shots.
Shackled,
Yeah, that shackle was good. With that shackle, they prevented Baboka from healing him. Because he had like 15 magic wand charges and a mech. I was waiting for the heals.
Something positive came from that fight, but ultimately Monet was also very involved. He got way too much out of it. This Harpoon to drag back Ghost on top of the spear. What are you supposed to do with this, against this rather, as a PL? Like, you've had such a rough game. You don't have enough experience to be maxed out on doppelganger. It just feels like every time that happens, you just die.
Yeah, I guess you at least need this Manta. You kind of have to stall out the game to at least get the Manta so that you can survive through the global. Kaka, my friend, hello.
Well, Kaka maybe felt that Piggy didn't have enough intelligence. He's like, have some more, my friend.
That's the wrong neighborhood that he charged into. XXS, like he's on mid. Can he catch anyone? Probably not. Blink Dagger's still on cooldown.
Speaking of XXX, I am deeply annoyed that I'm witnessing a Mars do this well.
Yeah, right.
But what can we do?
You flamed him quite a bit, but the hero is not that. Yeah, the hero is not that. Who is it? Quest Esports, I think, or Quest Gaming, whatever their name is in Europe. They're playing quite a good Mars.
That's a
Mar. I know, but still.
Sumail got glimpsed back bottom by DY, but he's just like, okay. That's one of those situations, like the rest of his team didn't even stand back to help him. They're like, dude, you'll be fine.
It's just that they don't have any damage. Like this offlane Wind Ranger, you know, on mid lane, you get that Javelin, you get the Atos fast enough, you get some farm. Like JT just did not find any farm today. That's a big issue because your other cores as well, like they can sustain themselves for a bit, but they don't necessarily burst anyone down too. Like you have the Greaves that profit.
Yeah. And I think that makes it worse, right? Because of the hero that's playing mid, it's not like it's a forgivable game to be having lack of damage from the offlane. Because Paparazzi can't dish it out quickly either.
Imagine if Sumail jumped them here when they're all low under the Tormentor. Look at how low they are, actually.
I'll take that.
So we get a play in our pocket picked up for Kaka. A little bit of some magic resist. It's harder to kill off. That being said, magic damage hasn't necessarily been the only thing he has to be concerned about in this game. They just have damage coming out of their eyeballs on the side of Team Aster right now.
Yeah, you can redirect the spell as well. But what do you redirect? What can you redirect? Anything crucial? Yeah.
I'm actually trying to think. Nothing really, right? Maybe Lost. We can redirect Lost Word, bro. That's it. Global Silence will get popped because they want to bail Sumail out of trouble. He's onto DY right now, killing him off. And this was XG smoked up as 5 heroes for this. Sumail still has a way to get out of here next time on the secondary life. They got him with the first charge, but the lack of disable comes in clutch. Paparazzi, he can't escape this fight. Beautiful arena from XXX, enabling them to isolate and kill Paparazzi, lead into JT. And now with Ghost having already fled the fight, Kaka's life is forfeit as well. 4 heroes die there. All of them were smoked prior to that, but they thought they had Sumail. They just didn't there, Lizard.
Didn't they have at least another? I was expecting them to have another disable after. Like, it was a really nice charge. Like, you can't charge the Storm, but you can charge over him as he's respawning. I thought maybe a Silence, an Atos, a Shackle, anything would come in.
I think in retrospect, it's probably clutch that Sumail killed DUI the first time. That's maybe why he popped BKB. So he's like, well, if I come back on life 2, they don't have Static Storm, then they can't chain disable me.
Yeah, 100%. Like, killing off Disruptor was his main target there. But this game just feels, 23k, 31 to 5. Yeah, 26 minutes in, like they're leading 1k per minute, more or less, almost.
Oof. But on the bright side, Liz, they did kill Sumail. You know, we have had a kill on Sumail. It's not all the cores without deaths completely.
Wait. No, they did, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Yeah, they did the last game as well, and he ended it with 19-1. So he can end it out this game as well with 19-1, I guess.
Oh my God. What was it, last game? 19-1 and 8 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. It was...
All right, so that's what, 27 kill involvements. He's already reached that marker right now. Let's see how much more he gets as he relocates bottom. Global Silence will come. They pounce onto JT and DY, killing them both off. We get to witness the Aghanim shot upgrade for the Mars Spear. Pins both of the heroes to the wall, enables Sumail to get a very easy kill for himself.
Yeah, and they don't even care about the Static Storm. Sumail just BKBs. He still has the double damage, by the way, in his bottle. So if he sees anyone, I think he's jumping.
Well, as you say, jumping onto Paparazzi, DD activated, Paparazzi killed. He does have buyback. He will have Ghosts available in 10 seconds, but even with buyback and Ghost, I don't think it matters. I think it's time, my friend.
Is it time? Ghost is still farming, but it might be time.
Bro, Ghost is not going to finish this game with the heart. He has Manta Ags, but no Diffusal either. And honestly, with just these 2 items, the Manta or the Ag doesn't even feel that scary. Like, the illusion bounces on you, you're just like, okay, whatever, dude.
Yeah, I guess he decided to ditch the Diffusal and go for Aghanim because the game was going really badly. I'm not sure. They are going in, though.
Monet jumping onto JT, of course, harpooning him back to enable the second pounce to connect. And Wind Ranger, she really needs a way out of this fight. BKB popped by Monet and Sumail zips in, they kill him off. Kaka trying to run around with a little Shadow Amulet, Shadow Blade. Monet goes into the Shadow Dance to kill off DY. And this Disruptor will be killed off. Sumail almost died, but Baboka gonna be there to heal him right back up so they can turn it around onto Paparazzi instead. As he is dead, it's a triple for Sumail. Ghost is the lone survivor, the lone fighter. Can he do anything by his lonesome? No, he cannot. It's a team wipe. It's a double for Monet. It's a 2-1 victory for Aster. And it's the team that is still undefeated in series, going back to the top of the mountain. GG, well played.